Hi crafty friends. Today I thought I'd do something different and do a wig tutorial. Well, how I wear my wigs anyway. This is a quick little run through of how I like to wear my hair. And this is a bonus for somebody who is like me and now none of your hair matches your wigs or your hair pieces. So I'll show you how to maybe get around that a little bit. If you happen to have wigs and hair pieces that match your hair, then you're in luck because this will be so much easier for you. Today I will be working with this brunette Leslie, and some of you might recognize what a Leslie is or own one yourself. There's a really short, or it's a really cute little bob look. Ooh, not right now, but you know, once it's very 60s, looks really amazing on pretty much everybody. We'll also be using this hair braid. This is optional, but it's fun. And the most important thing, this hair donut. So let me show you what I do. I'm going to show you how I put my hair buns in. I've reviewed this before, but it's a nice little refresher. So you take your hair bun, put your hand through it, come through like that, and then just splay your hair out like a sexy jellyfish. That's what I like to think is a sexy jellyfish. And then take a more, a stretchier elastic band and just pluck it right over the top of it. Yeah. Now, if you just wanted a hair bun, you can just tuck all that hair in and there you go. Maybe put some pins in it, but I also think these look like little souffles on your head. Okay, next up, take your wig. And I have to apologize for the condition of this wig. It is desperately in need of a wash and a reset. I think I've had it for 6 or 7 years, so it's not the best example, but it's what I had around. So take your wig and just ploop it right on top of your bun. All right, and I've got these little flyaways here, so normally I would hairspray them back so they're really solidly in there. So now you're like, well, okay, now I've got this wobbly thing on my head. I love these hair sticks. I cannot for the life of me find where I put all of them. I had so many more of these. But anyway, usually you want about 2 or 3 of them, and you just go through the wig, underneath and through the bun. And if you can, try to get through the other side of the wig. If not, you've got a couple of them in there. So, all right. Now you're gonna need to do some pinning too, because even if you have your sticks in there, you're still gonna want to go through and pin the crown. Just go in. I know. Enough for this. All right, so then hold your crown at the head, just give it a little brush back. If you have a wig with a part here, before doing this, try to really brush or back comb hair over that part, or you can even take a Sharpie that's the same color as the wig and just draw in there, because there's nothing that says, oh, that's not just her real hair back combed like a giant part, right? So, unless you're wearing like lots of hair flowers or something that'll cover it, just nice to kind of get rid of that. It's the little things. Okay, so let's see. I can pull these little curls down a little bit, maybe. All right, that's something. All right, so obviously if my hair matched my wig, I could probably go ahead and just pin this in a little bit better and call it done. But since it doesn't, we have to add a couple things. And this is where these come in. This is just faux hair. It's really inexpensive. This has been rebraided a few times, so it's much shorter than it might normally be. But you could take and rebraid it thinner as well if it's too much. So if I had more roots, I could actually probably set this back. Even honestly, if I was doing a show and I was really far away, I could probably get away with that. But I don't want to. So we're going to do a couple different fun things. But first, we're going to set this back in here. And this is optional. You don't have to. It's always kind of fun. So I'm going in underneath the wig giving it a couple good pins. Probably want to do a cross pin technique, but for this tutorial, we're just going to do this. This is just about getting this on my head. And then I'm going to take this back and bring it back over. So depending on what kind of wig you have, you might not need to do any of this, especially if it matches. You could just plop it right on your head, anchor it in real good, and call it done. Okay, so clearly this doesn't cover all of my little pink wispies. So I'm gonna actually bring this around a little bit and kind of fake it out, like maybe some curls up, give some pins, just trying to hide a bit of that hairline that's really pink. Something going on back there. Let's see, I think I need a little more hair on this side. A little more to work with. This is my favorite way to wear wigs, honestly, on the bun. Because then you have all the volume as if you're wearing like I used to stack wigs. Oh my gosh, one time, the biggest wig I ever wore was like 4 wigs stacked. Wasn't backcombing them or putting them on anything. I was just wearing them all sewn together on my head, and I caught a glimpse of myself performing in the mirror, and I looked like all hair and just a tiny face, and I was like, maybe I need to edit. Just a little bit. Just a smidge. Not too much. Okay, so we have something that looks, one side's a little bit bigger than the other, but you know, obviously once you add like costumery and maybe, you know, you want to add some hair flowers, but all in all, this is looking okay. You could kind of still see the pink in the sides of my hair, but what's really happening is this up here, right? So if I wanted to get away with this, I would just take some eyeshadow and brush that in there. But I also wanted to share one of my favorite things, which is the clip-in bang. This is the most amazing thing. If you're someone who has long hair and you want to try bangs, or if you have bangs and you want to grow them out, clip-in bangs. These are human hair. I had to trim them a bit, but they're great because you can wash them and style them, and you can dye them. When I got these, they were a little bit lighter brown than my hair, so they're fucking awesome. Okay, so all I do is go, and then what I would normally do is put in the bangs first, but I'm just gonna go under that braid and clip that top one in. Now, they're a little lower than I would like maybe, but for purposes of this tutorial, you see. Oh yeah. Do you want to set them up? I love giving myself like a real like short baby bang sometimes, and I'm feeling like a little bit more, I don't know, dominatrixy or something. All right. A little bit. Good. How are we feeling? The video, it's like you have to really have them. Anyway, there you go. And there you go. You see? Now you wouldn't even know I had pink hair. Maybe a little bit, but not enough that anybody would really write a bad Yelp review. I hope not anyway. All right. Now I have a cute little ear. Oop. Sorry about that. Yes. I hope you all have a glamorous and fun rest of your weekend. Try playing with your wigs, wearing them higher. I mean, who doesn't love a big wig? Just at least bigger on top of your head. All right, everyone, happy crafting, or in this case, happy showgirling, and we'll see you next time.